Hello, I'm making a video. I haven't made one in a minute. You know, it's not that I ain't want to. I was just letting some people just kind of explode on their own without it. And I think a lot of you are exploding now. But somebody's been talking about me. And it's like, well, I guess I should not clear up any of the rumors or nothing like that, because people can obviously tell that the rumors is bullshit. So I ain't even worried about that. But in the information of, like, you wanted to know who I am, to God. So I am the I of Ra. That's who you fucked with. So when everybody thought that shit was a joke and I said God talk between my ears and guide me, and you wondering how I get through shit, even though I would tell you, I could sit across from you and tell you how I got through the shit and tell you that God talked to me and everything. Go right back, go to your little clique of little fucked up people and still conjure up another goddamn plan. But that's who you was fucking with, the Eye of Ra. So if Ra is the sun, and I'm up there with the sun, because I'm the eye, that means I watch after my deity. Okay? I don't know how. I'm breaking the Bible down for y'all. Like, for real. So that's where you fucked up at. Now, what makes it even worse is I am protection for my original daddy in the spirit. So everything that everybody wanted to reduce me to, I understand that's why you getting the hand that you being dealt. And that was me asking the same God that y'all fucked up and fucked over for some leniency for y'all. But my ancestors and shit, no. They getting their lick back, so I don't have nothing to do with that. That's all what the fuck you did to them. Okay? But that's what I am in the sky. You know? Then you can go to Barbalo and Sophia. First form. If God tells me between my ears and talks to me as well as you can hear my voice, tells me, bitch, wake the fuck up, niggas is trying to kill you. Oh, I'm lying? Okay. But yet people see the people pull up to fucking kill me and they don't. Am I lying? Nope. About 2-3 years later, I'm still here. I never lied about who I am, who I was, what happened to me, who was talking to me, nothing. It's other people that wanted to utilize that and kind of piggyback off of it. And some of them are just beyond negative. They are just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I just gotta break it to folk. God works in duality and polarities. So you can ask even from your higher self. Or maybe you might say it out loud one day. And you don't understand, but you might make a reference close to this. I wonder, does God go through this? You are, in fact, going to be able to see and feel what God goes through every fucking day. Every day. Okay? And I'm gonna tell you what God really goes through. Fucked up shit from fucked up people that don't want to fucking heal at all. They will fight you tooth and nail before they heal what's broken inside them. Now, as you see these tears well up in my eyes, you might be thinking, damn, she feels us. And I do. On a universal scale. Oh, I do. But you know who I feel more? God. And imagine waking up or not even going to sleep and constantly putting out fires. And everything's related to death. Everything is related to something in relation to a death. Okay? Because, see, you don't know why you got cancer. Or you don't know why, you got anxiety. Or you don't know why you're losing blood and things don't work out. Like, you don't know where it's coming from. And all of it isn't from shit you do to yourself. A lot of times it's from shit other people do to you. And the biggest attacks that God has to combat are the ones that people do to you. The ones you do to yourself, it's like, okay, it's fine, they're on earth. It's got something there on earth that could blow through that, Because what you have done to yourself is a simple fix to a God. But when you start to affect your planet with your thoughts, you travel around the world with your thoughts, and then you get other people to gather with you with your thoughts. And then your thoughts manifest into words, and then your words turn into your actions, and then you wonder how you got into the situation that you're in. You clearly know how you got there. You see, I just skipped through all the bullshit. I see it, okay. He knows how you got there. He ain't listening to me. It don't matter how much I jazz it up or make it funny, And but then there are times where I have to be super serious. And some people I just can't be serious with because they're just not there. They're not ready. And I'm not asking for people to grow right alongside with me. That's where people are fucking up at. Because they're doing a comparison. With God, it's individual growth. It's not about, oh, she faster than me. Oh, she got there before me. Oh, no, push her back. Oh, no. No, God is not a babysitter. No. Okay? Everybody has their own individual growth, so you can't compare another person. The only way you can compare two people or two or more people is if you're all in the same room. And you all know about what's going on. And y'all know the rules. And you're playing the game at the same time. I was never made aware by anyone that had flesh like me. So I was always hoodwinked and bamboozled or snuck or sneaked on by something or somebody. And when they don't want me to react in a feisty way, and when I honor that, I still get shattered and disappointed because I see, or all I saw was, I have to constantly keep changing, but you can stay the same. You don't have to grow. You don't have to achieve something different. You can literally come back at me the same week or the same month or another month, and you can kick the same fucked up words out your mouth. And I'm still supposed to be like, oh yeah, that's some new shit you telling me. No, the fuck it's not. So it's like God is saying the same shit. Ain't nobody learning. Ain't nobody growing in these areas right here. You know? And then when you call yourself growing, you still in some kind of fucked up process in your mind, wanting to fuck people over. And just, I don't even want to use the word enslave them, but that is intentionally what you're doing energetically. Okay? And this is where there's like a powerful impact to what you've done that you can't see. But I can. And so sometimes it's a good thing that I'm the eye, but then the other times it is not, because I can see that trajectory so fast. And then even if I am not up to speed, like God will put me up to speed, they will come right into my dome and show me everything they need to show me. And when they know something happening, there's fucking some shit up, they talking. They're talking. So what I want to point out is, you fucked up when someone tells you that God is talking to them in between their ears. Okay? And you know I'm not full of shit. You know I'm not lying. And you know I'm not over exaggerating. You know I'm not arrogant. You know I'm not malicious. It doesn't matter what these people say. It's like you can see it, you can hear it, you can feel it. It's all in my energy. That's what the fuck they attacking. Okay, so let's move past that. I want you to look at this. If I figured out I am the IRA. Now, I had to just figure out me. But through figuring out me and understanding how to find where I was quote unquote lost, like they were saying in scripture, to found. Okay? And I found myself in the scripture, but I found myself in the present on earth. Because your soul and your spirit never die. Okay? So instead of me waiting on a book to appear and tell me, or a philosopher to come on and tell me, I started just searching. And I started with little stuff, like my cheeks, or my ears, you know, or my toes, and my hands. I would always say to my parents, I got your exact hand on my left hand. I have your exact hand on my right. Ever since I was a kid, like, mommy, look at, I told his exact mold, everything. And I was so fascinated because I was like, everything, little thing, it was the same. And even on my dad's side, it was like the same. And I'm like, wow, my lineage must be strong. All our features just ran through the whole family strong. So it's things like that. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward. I went through 22 lifetimes of trauma. All right. God has saved my life countless times from death. Energetic deaths, physical death, mental, emotional, spirit, whatever. All of them. Okay. I retrieved my original soul, my first soul, not my original, but the first of my existence. That means I traveled back in time. That's what the movie really implies. You travel back to correct and not change the trajectory of what's going to happen. And so what God said, oh, you can do that. You've done it before. You're going to win. We already know. We see the future. You know. And newsflash is yours anyway. We gave this planet to you at your birth. Celestial birth at that. Okay? And they said so much more. But when you look at pictures or paintings or a video and they show you the eye of Ra, right? And you see how much that eye can cover. Plus it covers God or the gods or the universe or the Akashic records or everything at the beginning, because it's the all-seeing eye. Are you understanding the mother? Okay? So, this is just my brain doing this. Mine. I've had other people tap into me, bind me, hex me, curse me. But they were all tapped into my brain, my body, my soul, my spirit. So that's why they're a little pissed. They're very pissed. They're just totally angry. And I'm cool with it. You know? Because God said there's certain shit people just aren't supposed to fuck with. That's why we put it in people. And I was like, whoa. That is so true. Because he said at the beginning, there was no pen to pad or nothing like that. Everything was keyed and encoded in people. You know? In people. They never took that out of people. Or they never took it out of your soul, out of your spirit. It's still there. It's like everything that they call junk isn't junk. It's you. It's you. It's you in another life on other planets that we exist on. It's you in your past life, your this life, and your future life, even here. Because this was done before. And because this was done before so many times, they had the books, the blueprint, the everything, even on us. So it's like the things that we left and we thought was going to be a guide turned into warfare. Just me against the world all the time. War. You know? And when the gods left, it was like they didn't want to come back to war. Okay? And the people that are supposed to fix what's fucked up so the gods don't come back into war are the 144. It's shit like that that's in other places, other scripture, text, history, technology, like all kinds of things. And we're supposed to put all that together. The pieces are just scattered, just like we are. That's all. You find your pieces to the puzzle, but you don't fucking tap into the fucking piece. Like, it's kind of like that. I'm the piece. I'm the big piece, the major piece, the piece that can't be fucked with, because it's like, if I die, it's not like just the planet starts to fuck up and die. But you know, when it died and some other shit happened, separated, and we got a moon, I heard that shit was because of me too. Get what I'm saying? Nah. The Atlantis collapsing? Yeah, me too. So I was like, no. Okay? And when I say okay, I mean, if I'm from the beginning of time and God talks to me between my ears, and God is like, yo, hey, sorry to do this to you. The way we gotta do it to you. And we've been trying to figure out how to feed you with a long wooden spoon about all the shit. But it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But you motherfucker that can do it. Like, you my number one, you know. But I gotta feed you with a long wooden spoon to kind of play catch up throughout the bullshit. But we had to get the ball. We had to get it going. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, well, shit, you already ahead, celestially and earthly. We're gonna keep this shit going. This is a good point for us to come on right on in there. Let's keep this shit moving. So I'm like, bet, all right. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what was happening to me all the other times? I was fighting off some form of death, some form of sickness, some form of heartache or heartbreak, some form of, like, what is it? Slow melting. Like dissolving of a person. Like it was systematic. And I was catching on to the system. I was catching on to the patterns. And I was catching on to who was doing what, when, and where, and why. And I had to watch it unfold. Whether I liked it or not, I had to watch it unfold. And I had to go through it all, because how can you fix something on earth that God wants to correct and you don't go through it? Because see, there are cracks in systems. How do you fix them? And then even if you know that we're the 144, or you know that we're a God or a goddess, or you know that we can fix it, and then what you rather do is want to dominate and control us. That is cutting your face off despite your hand. That is a lot of underhanded things, like robbing Peter to pay Paul, you know, robbing the hand that feeds you, stuff like that. It's like all those sayings that your grandparents or great-grandparents used to say, excuse me, and they probably still do say. What's the shit? Teach you a lot of shit. You know, I was applying that even when I was reading the Bible. Like, oh, that's what this means right here. You get what I'm saying? But the main thing I wanted to say, because people like gotta say all this shit about me, and you know, they can call me whatever. They can call me a bitch. They can call me a hoe. They can call me slow. They can call, I don't give a fuck what the fuck these motherfuckers call me. They can call me whatever. You know what I'm saying? But what all of them do know is that anything I say, that shit just be happening right in front of their damn face. And then they just don't want to be like, that bitch was right. Damn. Kiki ass was right. Shit. That motherfucker knew what the fuck she was talking about. Fuck. you know. But I tried to help you. It's like that's the shit that's going on now. It's like, damn, I be trying. And then, guess what y'all motherfuckers be doing? Denying that shit. And I get it, because everybody was stealing. And if I was a thief, I probably would be going right along with the shit. Can't help it that I'm not a thief. Well, I can, but I can't. You know what I'm saying? Because big booties and titties don't really get away with too much, because people always be looking at them. So, I don't even try it. But it's like, you people did. And you just thought you was just playing somebody. You know? But I'm going to tell you. Shit. I got the biggest motherfucking powder mouth. I can get ghettoer than a motherfucker, ratchet as hell too if I need to. But I can whoop somebody's ass with my hand if I have to. But I'd rather whoop your ass with my brain, with my mouth. That's what I'd rather do. You know? And that's what God wanted me to show y'all. Not only that I could do it, not only that I was who I said I am, and not only did he call me because he said, hey, I got you, you got me. But it's mainly to say, like, yo, the prophecy is here. Like, your tactics are obsolete. And it's because I made them obsolete. It's kind of like I'm the number one player in the game. Because guess what y'all did? Because God told me they saw a bottleneck in the motherfucking spirit. That's a traffic jam in the ethers. After one motherfucking person. Alarm, alarm, alarm. In the heavens just went off. That way he fucked up. And then the more people got involved, got it more fucked up. And then the more logic though, just got it more fucked up. And then the more hints I drop, and then you still try to pretend like I am, you ain't know what the fuck I was talking about, and then you do it, and then you fuck up. And it's like, I'm not really getting on you for doing what you're doing, because I can't control what someone does. All I'm saying is, this is to everyone. Like, this is a bad practice because I seen it systematically done that showed me cult behavior without being in a cult. And I said, man, you know what they don't understand? They're the zombies. And I don't mean any harm when I say this. But when you do a lot of scheming, robbing, scamming, stealing, hoeing, like, if you're doing all the lowest of the low type stuff, and this is not me calling you low, I'm talking about the things that you do when you're down there. Because your actions count in the ethers and your thoughts. We know this, right? It's a pile up. And what you're saying, this is simply what you were saying to God. Was like, yeah, I know I'm fucking up. I know I'm doing a whole lot of fucked up shit. I know I'm causing all this crazy shit. But God, you know, I promise you, after this time, I won't be doing this shit no more. You thought God was forgiving you. You thought God was letting you slide. This is the part that you leave out. The spell you did hit God, knock God's ass down. Hit the next God, knock their ass down. And the next, and the next, and the next. Then you got to the big God. Surprisingly, he went down. Couldn't believe it. And so, you know what he called? He called on me. He said, you solve earth problems, heaven problems, and hell problems. All at one time. We seen you do it. a lot. A couple of times we got some popcorn and we watched it like a movie. We couldn't believe it. So, in other words, I do know what I'm doing. And I'm not bragging about that, but I want you to know the magnitude of my brain and my actions, like towards what you're doing and what you have done. I want to tell you, your brain is like mine. Big. It has effects in the universe. It has effects on Earth. And you know that. You know it. And you're purposely destroying it. And you know that too. That's why you purposely wanted to use me to cover up the destruction you were causing. Like wanting to avoid your karma on a global scale. Global scale. And the reason why I say global scale is because they knew that the beginning was coming again. Because as things get stirred in the spirit, people talking. And then you know how they know when an awakening is coming or a shift in the next phase of life is coming? The black people start talking fast. What is that? It's not another language. It's rap. And they put so much in a condensed form. And they make it catchy for you to catch on. So, and we passed that phase, you know? But my main point is how big your brain is. And then you got other big brains right along with you that's down with the fuck shit. Okay? And they're gods too. Because they got some magic in between their hands, but they're using it the wrong way. All right? But they're gods too. They just fucked up. All right? That's right. I'm calling y'all fucked up because you should know y'all motherfuckers is fucked up. All right? Let's just call a spade on that shit. Because I felt what the fuck y'all did. Y'all did some fucked up ass shit. Okay? Anywho. Y'all big ass brains get the fuck together and think all these diabolical plans and shit. Like that ain't being counted. But then the part that makes it worse, it was on a dare. The part that makes it even worse, sir, and that's not even a word, a bet. And you know spiritual law. You're not supposed to touch a God. You're not supposed to touch an angel. You're not supposed to touch on that angelic hierarchy. You're not supposed to touch them. But yet you're doing this. Anyway, jab, 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 stab, stab, stab. Fuck this hoe. Fuck this bitch. It's like, that's what you're doing. And, excuse me. And all the damn angels and ancestors and gods, by the way, it's like, do they not know that they are using God's name in vain and they are fucking up like a god? And but the biggest God, like the God that protects God, like in the universe, like what the fuck is these motherfuckers doing? That's when all the gods came online to me. Mother God, Father God, everybody in between, all the way to now, and was like, oh, shit, bitch, you gonna help all of us. You gonna help all of us, and we gonna help you. but we ain't get to make it. But fuck this shit. We gonna help you. And you cannot believe me if you don't want to. You don't have to. On how I talk and how I say they talk, but straight to my ass just like that. You know. No chaser with the shit. Because you know why they don't sugarcoat the shit? Because they really want you to get the fucking work. They really want you to get busy. And they really want you to start energetically cleaning house. Clearing up your fuck shit. You know, it don't matter if you know you got karma or not. It's like, oh, let me clean up my spirit. And not that that fake shit that you be doing. Like, oh my God, Lord, I'm so sorry. If your intentions don't mean it, it don't get to God. So, what you show on the outside, but then you doing something else in the inside, what show is what the fuck your intentions is in the inside. So, it's like, you're wondering why shit isn't working. A lot of shit just fell on deaf ears. It's kind of like when they went through my ears again, you know, I realized y'all weren't catching that when they was doing that with me. And they realized that too. So that's why they kept doing it that way. Surprise! Like that. Anywho, y'all had so much shit going on. And when they want you to get to work, start cleaning some shit, it's like the energy. It's like a meter. Like, they need a bigger energy to balance out the fucked up shit. And they had to go after the biggest energy in order to do that. And the biggest energy was me. You know how you know when you're big? Not by your size. But no, that was a corny ass joke. And I tell corny jokes, okay? But, you know how you know that your energy is big? Because of how long your soul has been here and lived, you know? And if I'm the biggest soul, right? And they tell me I'm the biggest soul. And you're like, nah, I'm gonna make her prove it. It's like, how do you learn that you're the biggest soul? It's either through demonic practices or godly practices. So guess what? The demons was like, she ain't learning from us because she ain't come to us. She ain't in our groups. We don't talk to her. We ain't around her. Like, we ain't tell her shit on fucking purpose because we wanted to keep doing what the fuck we was doing to her and stealing the shit from her. And that's why we know we can still fuck with her because guess what? She ain't get the shit from us. The demons did not think that I would go to God. That is the difference. And I went to God in spirit, just like you did. But you just went to the devil in spirit. Ha ha ha. That's all I did. And I knew if you attacked me, and I knew if I called out to God, God would come online. So while I got God on the line, why you think I ain't gonna ask him for the shit I need to ask him for? And then, why the fuck would you absolutely think I'm asking about anything for you? It never crossed your mind. Even if you don't see me, you don't hear from me, I don't call you, or nothing. But you lie in the spirit like, I seen her yesterday. Yes, girl, we was out there. Where? I want some proof. I need a book or something. Show me some pictures. Not no pictures from 2013 or 15 or 6. No. Let me show me some pictures today. Like that. Like, not no side by side where you split the screen and you take a picture of the bitch. No. I think it should be some pictures like, when was the last time y'all walked side by side? Or what's the date and time stamp on that shit? Excuse me. But anyway, so y'all had all y'all big ass brain against mine. Mine was still gonna be the biggest anyway, because I was the all-seeing eye. Fucked up part is, y'all knew that shit. That's what makes shit even more fucked up. It's like, whoa. How diabolical are you? Like, when I see those pictures or videos of God and like the all-seeing eye or galaxy or Milky Way or something, or any of the gods or something, and I'm like, respect. Definitely bigger than me. What am I learning from? I would never think, and I didn't, in a million years, that you would want to place God against another God. The fuck is wrong with y'all? And then, or a devil god against a god. It's kind of like, what the fuck? Like, you here on earth to live your life. Change your life. Make better choices in your life. Because in case people did not understand what earth is, you learn a lesson or you getting a blessing. And everybody in this bitch don't always be learning lessons all the time. There comes a time when all the people that learned all the fucking lessons, it's time for their blessings. That's where we at. And it's for the people that deserve the blessings, though. That's where we are. And it's for those people not to get fucked over no more. That's this time. That's what the age of Aquarius is about. So all of the old tactics don't work. And even if you could think that they're working, they're phasing out. They're moving out of the way. They're getting phased out. They're getting knocked down because it's so old. I'm talking about not old like 2,000 years. I'm talking about old like 36,000 years. That's old. Like, all I pictured was, let's say if I was one of those people that kept coming back to this planet to do fuck shit. And it's the same fuck shit all the goddamn time. The same shit. You don't get tired of it? Or what? Are you thinking like, oh, it's gonna work now? You know, it's gonna work better now or something. It's not. Because you didn't change nothing, you didn't perfect nothing, you didn't grow nothing. And then you can't keep perfecting the devil in the opposite way. Even the devil's supposed to grow. That's where you're fucking up at. You're missing the fact that everybody is supposed to grow. You are not exempt. Because if I ain't mistaken, weeds like not your grass, your weeds, even if you chop them down or do whatever, they grow back. I mean, there are some better quality weeds out there. It's like that. You still should try and be your best at where you are in its forward way, meaning right way. Don't dwell in your devil. It's like God give you both for this main reason. I'm gonna tell you like this, like they said to me. Your dark protect your light. So when somebody want to be fucking with your light, you know what I'm saying? And you getting tired of them fucking with your light, that's when your dark come out. But your dark is right in front of their face. Your dark ain't behind their back. It defeats the purpose of being dark. Okay? So, what the devil likes to do is put fear in you. That's to hide you somewhere. When you're bold enough to step out in the light, that means your fear of things from other people must be in check. Mentally. A lot of y'all is fucked up mentally. God damn. And we're just trying to correct that shit. That's all. Like I said, it could have been something like slavery that just fucked up your DNA. And your nervous system. Could be something that just triggered something. Like I know I trigger a motherfucker because they know where the fuck I'm from. And they team don't like my team. You know what I'm saying? Because they team from somewhere else. And my team from somewhere else. Well, my team is like women warriors type shit. And they team is on some archonic, like, kind of like on Game of Thrones. It's funny how you don't understand your Bible. Or any scripture for that matter. I ain't getting on you. I'm just trying to tell you. Apply it as if your life was the one in danger. That's it. What moves would you make? And when you are in danger, if you throw someone else under the bus, oh my God, you know who you are. You're not good for us. If you do something just to snitch, like, damn, what the fuck, yo? Or if you, just doing this shit to get away with something, we still act like that. It's kind of, that's what God's saying. Like, what? You can't use who I am, like God, and have a position that is a godly position, okay? But behave like a coward. And I'm talking about coward as in who you're directing things to. Okay? See, the difference is in the situation is this. I didn't attack myself. Someone else attacked me. Because I can't steal from myself. Like I'm going to the bank. And I'm like, I got this I got this check, cash it. You know, it's like, but it's my name on the check. The fuck? So it just makes no sense. That's what I'm saying. And it's like, so you're the culprits here. It's kind of make it all make sense. And it was, I get it. It was supposed to make sense if a bitch would have died. Y'all didn't think past me not fucking dying. Even though you heard the shit by several different people that she has lived through this. And she don't die. But we want this bitch dead and gone. And you say, oh, I can do it. You don't even pay attention to the fact that I'm 46 years goddamn year old. And they've been trying this shit for how long? Okay. It still ain't kicking in on the other shit like, well, she just keep moving forward. So why is we doing this? Interesting. That's all I say. You know, if you can't count, I ain't got shit to do with that. If you, cause that's like, damn, I done tried 2 times. Shit ain't working. I ain't trying shit no more. Or 3 times. Shit ain't working. I ain't fucking with it. You know? Or this might be the time that shit, my black ass get taken out. I'm gonna chill. Like, it's like a lot of y'all don't even have the guts to say that. It's like, y'all on some shit like, yo, cast a spell again? You like, raw, right? And they were like, well, she's still standing. Because you're not listening. 3 years. I told y'all, they talk to me, they rock with me, and they make sure to help me fucking defeat y'all. You thought, because you don't see them, that it's like, nah, she by herself. When everything that I have written about in the past 3 years is telling you, has told you, I got some of everything that walk with me. Oh, so. And that's why no matter what people say on earth, like, yo, like, she don't need to be here. It ain't you that gotta say so on that. The creator has to say so on that. Because what am I? The all-seeing eye. I could be on any planet, any star system, any solar system. Wherever God want to take me, I could be there. And then, when this is already my original shit, I could be there. It's shit like that. To where y'all think you got some power. You ain't got shit. You just a squirrel trying to get a nut, really. And some shit you don't even know what the fuck you doing. You have no idea the destruction you were causing. I want you to think about it. I stopped everything I was doing. And then I just was doing this full time, overtime, all the time. You think that drive is just my own? And all I kept thinking was, how bad you're fucking me up. You don't like me. What do you do to other people you don't like? Shit, what the fuck do you do to people you like? And you have kids? What? Like, it's all that shit. And it didn't matter who it was. It was like, damn, that's what you're doing? This is this is your exercise, you know, this is your dessert, this is your so you get your jollies or whatever. No. So I didn't say anything for a minute because I can feel things, and it's just a little sad because you put yourself through that hurt before you actually are able to inflict it on someone else. That's why the healing is so important. It's like the power behind your hurt. Could kill people. And it has killed people. And it's kind of like I absorb like those deaths. It's something like that. But the main thing is, this huge ass motherfucking test that God gave me, He saw completion in sight. And a few times I didn't. I ain't gonna even front. Because I was like, the mind. The mind is hurt. How do you fix a broken mind? There's a way. But it comes along with fixing your heart too. Now that's where people kind of want to run and hide. But they can't. Not anymore. You gotta fix your heart. In order to live in this new age of Aquarius, you gotta fix your heart. You know, you gotta talk to yourself nice. And you can't do any and everything to win. Sometimes things are not for you. And I'm going to admit, I can accept that. The only thing that's different about this situation is the fact that it is for me. And that it's uniquely catered to me. And it's mine. And the reason why is because of all the things you people did to me over my span of being here. And showing the sister mercy won't like part of y'all game. Like, y'all bitches was treacherous. You know what I'm saying? Like beauty spells on 1,000. What the fuck? And you know what I would say? Damn, I was born with this face. Like, I can't get another face. And then when I ain't realized y'all bitch was in my energy, guess what the other thing came in and said? It was on something like, I forgot what I was about to say. Don't even worry about it. That's to let me know that the download is done. Yeah. I'm gonna start getting sleepy. Download's done. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go. But I'm gonna post this. And you just take out of it what you can. You know. This is No Good Do Gooda. And yeah. I'm out. Later, folks.